So you're Virgo. You notice what others miss. You see the small details, the quiet patterns, the tiny shifts that most people overlook. And that's your gift. You make things better, clearer, and more meaningful just by caring enough to notice. But being an earth sign, you already know, not everyone moves with that same thoughtfulness. Fire signs can seem impulsive, water signs too emotional, and sometimes you wonder, why can't people just think things through? Today, let's talk about how you connect in love, in friendship, and at work, and how to use that incredible mind of yours without getting lost in perfection. Hi, I'm Allison Knowi, host of Following Journeys, a YouTube series that takes the ancient practice of astrology and brings it to life through real stories. Each episode follows someone through a personal reading, a forecast, and then a follow-up months later to see how it all played out. Today, we're shining that same light on Virgo energy, the thoughtful, grounded, and quietly devoted part of you that shows up in every relationship. Even if Virgo isn't your sun sign, you might have it in your moon or rising. And if you're not sure where Virgo shows up in your chart, head to followingjourneys.com for your free birth chart. You might be surprised at what you find. And while you're there, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's next. At the heart of every Virgo relationship is trust. You show love through action by helping, fixing, organizing, or simply being there when someone needs you. You don't always say, I love you outright, but you show it through consistency and care. You are ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. But unlike Gemini's outward expression, yours is internal. You analyze, refine, and process before you speak. That's why your words, when you share them, matter. The key for you is remembering that perfection isn't the goal, connection is. You don't have to have all the answers to be loved. Sometimes people just need your presence, not solutions. For you, caring deeply is both your strength and your challenge. You can sense when something's off and feel compelled to make it better, whether that's a situation, a project, or a person. But when that care turns into self-criticism or overthinking, you end up carrying too much responsibility. You can't fix everything, and actually you don't have to. The people who connect best with you are the ones who see that your attention to detail comes from love, not control. They appreciate that your advice is meant to help, not judge. When you give yourself permission to relax and trust the process, you become easier on yourself, and everyone around you feels that shift too. That's when your care turns from pressure into peace. When things get tough, your instinct is to figure out what went wrong. You replay conversations, look for patterns, and want to understand every detail. It's kind of how you make sense of the world. But sometimes that same tendency can keep you stuck in analysis instead of moving forward. You can overthink the why instead of trusting that not everything needs to make sense right away. If someone disappoints you, you may quietly pull back rather than express your frustration. But people can't fix what they don't know, and your calm exterior sometimes hides how much you actually care. Here's the truth. Vulnerability isn't messy, it's actually human. So when you let people in, even imperfectly, you create the space for real closeness. And that's the kind that doesn't require everything to be right to feel right. Your energy blends best with people who value reliability and mutual growth. You naturally click with earth signs, Taurus and Capricorn, because they share your grounded nature and respect for effort. Together, you can build trust slowly and steadily. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, they bring emotion and empathy, helping you to soften your expectations and connect from the heart. Air signs like Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, they challenge you to think differently and embrace flexibility. They remind you that not everything needs a plan to work out beautifully. Fire signs like Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, they bring inspiration and boldness. They might push your boundaries, but they also remind you that life isn't just about getting things right. It's about enjoying the ride. No combination in relationships is off limits. The best match for you is someone who respects your effort, but also reminds you that love doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be genuine. When you evolve, you don't lose your discernment. You learn to use it with compassion. You realize that not everything has to be fixed and not everyone needs to be improved. You start to see beauty in the unfinished, the messy, and the in progress, including yourself. The evolved Virgo still serves, still helps, and still strives, but now from a place of peace instead of pressure. You stop measuring your worth by what you do and start feeling it in who you are. And that's your superpower, turning precision into presence and care into calm. When your energy feels gentle instead of tense, people naturally open up around you. That's when you stop trying to perfect everything and start realizing what you offer is already enough. I'm Allison Knowi, host of Following Journeys, where we bring astrology to life through real stories. Thank you so much for watching. Share this with the Virgo in your life, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's next.